recorded loop. All right, so Irving, my man, gotta ask, dude. Like, you've been working with us for a while. Like, what do you think you've learned from us through this process?
Okay, so before working with you guys, I did not know anything regarding high level. So with you, I started working with high level. I started to basically contact all of the leads and learn more a little bit more about the way how to handle the calls and how to approach the leads that came in. And also I knew how to actually work on the bottlenecks that each scenario had. So yeah, so that's basically some part of the things that I've learned with you guys on how to handle the calls, and actually be a little bit more aggressive, because before, when I worked in call centers, it was just like read a script, just sound like a robot and do your job. And with you guys, I've learned how to sound a little bit more natural and be more like a person, not a robot.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of like flexibility do you feel has been beneficial to you as to like previous jobs that you've worked now that you're working with us?
That you actually understand what I need. Like if I need anything, you'll just ask me if what I need, and you'll help me actually resolve any situation or problem that I had with the call. And with the call centers, if we ask for any feedback, they just gave it to you, but they do not help you at all. So with you guys, I've learned that you're always there to help me out.
Like, do you feel like this is like a better culture fit for you than working at like a big box company like an AT&T or DirecTV or something like that?
Yeah, definitely. Because at least with you guys, I'm myself, and you let me do and open to things, to discover my areas of opportunity and help me out. And with the call center, I did not do that.
Right. Now, it's interesting that you mentioned, like at the beginning of this, that
Mhm.
you learned all this stuff, like calling, how to be a little bit more forthcoming, like aggressive on the calls. But that comes with confidence. But
Exactly.
you came from a company that trained you on all this stuff. So that was kind of interesting. That not only did you get placed through a placement ISA or VA service, but then when you came to us, you actually got the real skills. I mean, how do you think like our training compared to what you learned before you got in touch with us?
Your training is a little bit more deep base, um, because on the, as I mentioned, on the call centers, what they teach you is how to use your tone of voice, how to be emphatic, which is really good also, because that's the way that has helped me actually do my calls really good. But on your end, what has helped me is, as I mentioned, be yourself, be more natural. Talk to the other person as he was your friend or she was your friend. And that really gives you a better sense of how to actually do the calls.
That's awesome, man. Now, like when you mentioned the support, like how much access do you have to us when you need it?
100%. Like every time I message you guys, you're right there. Like, what do you need? You send me the material, you do role plays. So you're always there when I need it.
Now, do you feel like that's been helpful that we do every single day training so that you can get what you want?
Yeah, definitely. Because I
Okay.
mean, we never stop learning. So, and if we're having this type of trainings every day, that helps us improve ourselves in our calls in our daily basis life.
Yeah, I mean everything spills out outside of just working for us because that's kind of our mantra is we're
Mhm.
always wanting to improve the human themselves, and when we improve the human, then they're just going to spill over in everything in life. They'll be better people to other people as well. So that's kind of
Exactly.
like a core value of what we try to do here. So thanks for kind of mentioning that as well. But let's say we're like there's other people that want a position with us, or like we want to place people. Like what do you tell like another agent that could be doing these like setting calls and setting outreaches on Messenger and whatnot? What would you tell them if you were recruiting them?
I would tell them that this job has actually, I would not say like life changing, but it helps you improve a lot your skills. And this job has a lot of flexibility for you to actually learn the product and learn also your human skills, as I mentioned. And the work environment also is really great because they're not over you all the time. They let you do your own stuff at your own pace as long as you do your work, you know. And I would highly recommend them to actually work with us. So,
Well, now let's go on the opposite end of the spectrum. Let's say we wanted to place somebody with another company, and what would you tell another company about hiring us as their recruitment department for setting?
well, I would let them know that if they hire you for them, for us to actually recruit people for them, that you have a lot of experience. You have over 20 years of experience with what you're doing, and that you only hire high quality leads that can actually get the work done
Now, do you
with
think
all
like
of.
the high quality stuff, do you think that comes from like the like relentless training that we do so we can kind of stand above other people that are in the same space? Because you came from a recruiting company and obviously we had to train you from almost, I don't want to say from scratch because you came with really good skill sets, but we really had to train you on like the phone skills, the messaging skills, the CR management. So it sounds like even if they're going to start with another company, the
Mhm.
road would have to lead to the right training ground so it actually is successful, right?
Exactly. You give the proper training and also you give the tools in order for that lead to have all of the qualities and the things that they need to know in order for them to do a great job.
Awesome, man. Now, like, do you feel like you personally, not for the video, not for the cameras of the
Mhm.
crowd, like, do you feel like you have a future with us?
I do. I do. If I did not feel that I didn't have a future with you guys, I would not be here. And I would not be with you. Like I've been since October of 2020. So it's over a year. So that must speak something good about you guys.
I appreciate that, my friend. And likewise, man, the feeling's mutual. I
Thank
know
you.
I can speak for Cody and he can even speak for himself, but we value you. We treat you, everybody, as closely as we can, like family. We're equally nice. We're equally mean to people. So that's our culture. We're just authentically ourselves. So we can actually tell people like where they need to improve, where they're doing well, because communication is an art form. And sometimes when it goes bottled up, it creates eruptions. And we're not those types of people.
And you said something that it's really relevant. Right now, you said that you treat people like family, and we are a family. We're not just a number. I mean, we're a whole family that we support each other if we need it, and that's the difference with other companies. So thank you so much for touching that point right there.
Appreciate
Likewise, my man. We really both of us appreciate that, and thank you for being a big part of the family. And we're gonna have amazing years ahead of us together as well.
Yeah, I know that.